Hello fish friends. First and foremost, notice that there are some of you watching the videos. So thank you for that. Hope you found them at least a bit interesting, worth clicking on. Again, thank you. Hopefully we'll see you again. I'm going to go ahead and run a quick update on some of these tanks. The 5-gallon Walmart tank. Listen, I've had this for a while. Let's see. These say 3 weeks ago. Some of these were literally back-to-back days that I recorded these and posted these. So I've had that probably. I've had the 5 about 2.5 months. And so, if you notice, it's missing the original filter. It's not filled up all the way because they leak. The filters are crap and the lights are not worth it. So if you're looking at buying any of the aquariums at Walmart because they're cheap, don't. Anyway, everybody in here is doing good. I got a lot of fry in here. If you watched the last one, you remember, which I don't think anybody's watched the last one yet. So we'll just go over it real quick. Yeah, so all of the fry, well, not every single fry, most of the fry are over here. And some of them are getting pretty big. I have some left in the 10-gallon. These are the micro yellows, and there's a couple darker ones in there that I'm not sure of the parentage. I think they're from the female in the Marineland Portrait View 5-gallon, but I'm not sure that's why they're separated. Now, I was thinking about taking these guys over there, but if you remember, this tank crashed and everything died. So, I think it's settled out. Up is, I mean, he really is back there somewhere. My upside down catfish. He likes to hide back there. You can just barely see his finnage right there in between the pump and the, or the filter and the power cord. Anyway, so, I mean, these guys, if you remember correctly, or if you take the time to watch the back one, you get to see these guys were real tiny. I think they were premature births because the parents were super stressed and dying, and they just ejected the babies. But they survived. They were literally little yolk sacs with tails, and they have made it. So I'm thinking about switching them over, but because of, I was thinking that it was some kind of disease or something, which I don't think it was. I think that it just overcrowded an uncycled tank, and they basically suffocated from ammonia and such, which would fit the description. The fin rot and such, from the way I understand it, is really kind of brought on by like bad water conditions. It's not so much a disease per se in itself as a disease brought on by bad water conditions and could be avoided. So this thing, I think, is about done cycling. It's pretty close. It should be good enough to hold a couple of the smaller guppy fry, or bigger rather, I'm sorry, guppy fry in the 5-gallon. Some of these guys in here, I'm thinking about switching them out. This tank is getting pretty crowded. So, with that being said, that's the plan for that. This mother is doing great. She's the only one I got left, and I'm so thankful. I just love that blue starburst pattern on her tail and the blue iridescence in her fins, which for some reason is not picking up real good today. Sorry about that. And if you wanted to check on this, the dog treat aquarium is doing pretty good. Put the pothos in it, and this marin ball or whatever, this algae ball, it's actually starting to green up again. So I am not giving up on that, and I got a betta in here finally. Now it's only about a day old, so we're still gonna see if he's gonna acclimate and live and such. I mean, he's not dead yet, so I'm very hopeful. It makes me happy, and that's pretty much so it. Other than I believe she's brewing another batch, and these guys I'm gonna keep completely separate so I can keep track of the color and the patterns, and hopefully I get a real nice male out of this batch. Um, you know, like I said, there's a couple small dark ones in here. Let me see if I can find one for you here real quick, swimming around. Heck, you might even see it before I do. There we go. Alright, it's there. So I think that might be one of her fry, but I don't know for sure. That's why I separated it out onto the cichlid tank. Everybody's doing good. There's old Popped Eye in the back. He actually, his eye looks so much better. Look at that. It almost looks like a regular eye. And he's definitely out swimming. These guys are becoming more used to me. They know when feeding time is, and they know when it's not. But they're getting to the idea that every time I come up to the tank, they get fed. So they're interacting with me more, and it's finally starting to settle out and go good. Now, it's supposed to be warm here today, so thinking about going out and collecting. Even though I said I really wasn't going to do much of anything with these tanks as far as like plants and such, I'm gonna go out and maybe harvest some natural decorations, some wood and stone and such. Maybe try to get me some oak leaves and such for litter. Start transferring over. Maybe do one of the tanks. I don't know. I'm probably not going to mess with this one because it leaks. So I'll probably switch over. I don't know. I kind of like the top fin tanks because of the black caulking, that's in it. I think that looks slick. I like that. So I don't know yet. I don't even know if I'll get out of the house today. We'll see. But yeah, this is my little itty bitty fish room. This is what we do. That's my baby girl when she was born. That's my boy. He's cute as button at that age. He is now currently for sale. Or hell, you can have him. Just let me know if you want him. Anyhow, so yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Again, to those of you who watched my videos, thank you very much. And hopefully once I get some of this out today, I'll probably make a video of it if I get my laundry done and get out of the house today in time. I'll make a video of it and post it and share it. See what I find. Alright guys, have a good day.